Henrico County pays Richmond for a third of its residents' water supply, a cost that comes with maintenance and a commitment to reliability under a decade-long contract. However, records requested under a Freedom of Information Act show Richmond's former Director of Public Utilities, April Bingham, did not regularly meet with Henrico's Director of DPU to formally update them on the maintenance and operating status of the water treatment plant. CBS 6 asked for any email communication of meeting notes, agendas, and reports over the last year between the two. The results show the city only coordinated one meeting in all of 2024 with regional customers, Henrico, Hanover, and Chesterfield counties. That meeting was held in August to discuss drought response and contingency planning. FOIA officers could not find any other means to the city providing updates or discussions about the status of the water treatment facility via email. However, they provided quarterly meeting notes of meetings hosted by the Virginia Municipal Drinking Water Association. It's an organization where DPU directors across the state go to receive updates, policies, and best practices. No notes or minutes were recorded from any conversation happening between Henrico and Richmond DPU directors. Paulson, a licensed professional engineer with 20 years of experience in municipality water systems, shared his reaction to the findings.
Any community that's providing a drinking water source for another community has to have very open lines of communications with them about, one, the quality of the water, but also, budgetary considerations for replacement of critical pieces of infrastructure as well.
A prior CBS 6 investigation showed the city was aware of critical electrical components that needed to be repaired for more than a decade. Paulson believes localities that our customers should be regularly made aware of infrastructure and maintenance issues.
A courteous thing to do so that they understand, but that doesn't always occur. Usually the utility supervisor, makes the case for repairs and upgrades to an elected board that provides the funding through an annual budget. Now, there could be an elected board of representatives from those communities.
Henrico and Hanover's Board of Supervisors have stated they plan to bring more oversight to Richmond's water plant because they are locked into the water agreement with Richmond until 2040.
We can't do it like we are doing it now.
Both counties' after-action reports found their respective DPU directors were left in the dark for hours during the crisis. Henrico's report also found that Richmond's DPU director was texting their DPU's landline phone as opposed to his cell phone during the crisis.
If we're not a part of the distribution of water that comes out of the city of Richmond, I know our lawyers probably don't want to say this, but we have to break the agreement and take care of our own folk. We can't let this happen again.
A spokesperson for the city says they've invested in new equipment, updated protocols, and appointed a new director of public utilities since the crisis. The city is still waiting for the findings from their full after-action analysis. Henrico County plans to enhance its public water utility system after last month's failure. They are proposing putting $50 million in their budget to improve their water system and work towards their goal of becoming a regional water source. In the studio, I'm Maggie Marshall, CBS 6 News.